do that lately before, ever since Star Ladder. So yeah, that will be interesting to watch. Wraith King support, therefore. So lanes. It's still so many possibilities because it all depends on what they are expecting from Rock's Kiss. Are they expecting an aggressive tri-lane or not?
I don't know. I don't know what they can expect. Rock's Kiss has a lot of stuff they can throw. So the patch note says it works on ancient creeps. So maybe it's a classification thing. No, it's not. So I think if it worked on mud golems, the line would just be like works on magic immune or something. But so I think it's just ancients, maybe. I don't know.
Mirana is head to head with Mirana. Which one is the Luna?
I think Luna is the one that's losing, because otherwise he wouldn't have used the Mirana picture for the headline. So Mirana is 12-6 against Luna, is what I assume that means.
So Mirana is winning from like Cat Lady above all,
right?
Yes, bigger cat.
Yeah. So also, I think Mirana. Well, that's interesting because Mirana actually is not on a cat this game.
Yeah, but do you actually know what it is?
A heavenly Chilean guardian.
I guess it's a bit of a dragon cat because he got cat paws.
It's still cat-like.
He's got a cat face.
It's still pretty
scales
cat-like.
at the bottom.
So yeah, you're right. Envy on the Mirana, AUI on the Wraith King support, and Paladin on the Rubik. This is, I mean, if they can't land an arrow, like disband, right? Like they will land an arrow. My only question is, will landing good arrows be enough to win this lane if Rock's Kiss decides to contest it? Which it looks like they won't, so actually good times. But anyway, that's the tri-lane Bone 7 in the Batrider offlane/jungle, and then Sing Sing mid TA, which has had some very explosive games in the past.
Yeah. Well, sorry, was that you introducing Cloud9? I was thinking about
I sidled into introducing Cloud9. So sneaky.
Okay, so I'll introduce Rock's Kiss because I was thinking about Tidehunter and thinking about him maybe coming back into the... What did he do? Did he place a ward there? Yes, okay. There's a ward in their
legit,
base.
Dude. EG plays them all the time. You
can no longer place him in the fountain, so Sidoi decided to place it near his ranged barracks. Awesome.
Wait, what?
So, Sidoi is playing the Tidehunter this game.
Yeah.
Solo is on the Luna. Will be going mid. It probably will be supported by Yul. Dazzle will play that one. Yeah, that's what I said.
What happened there? It's now to actually hand it to someone, you need to control click it. So if you don't, you place it on the ground. So in an attempt to make people make fewer mistakes, Valve has, at least for the next week or so, made sure that literally everyone constantly makes mistakes.
Yeah, well, it's a bit of a shame.
And actually, like, we joke around, but that's a big deal. Not having, not being able to deward.
That's an big deal.
Yeah. Being able to block camp is like not a good time.
Look at where their other wards is. It's very defensive. It's even on the side of the Roche pit, so you don't even see like across the whole side. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's just harassment. Never mind that. But yeah, oh, sorry. So Yul will be playing the Dazzle. On the top lane, it's going to be a dual lane as well, with BCZ playing the Centaur for the second time in a row. A hero which in the previous game we saw has put out the stat he has not lost on the hero yet, and that stat still goes, so that's impressive. And on the top lane as well, we've got ourselves Goblike playing the Shadow Demon for the second time in a row, as we have got Tidehunter arrowed and killed. That's going to be our first blood on the board. Boom. I'm not sure why he was so far forward, because he was sitting there and he saw people already coming, and then he walked back, and that was just a bit of bad play.
Not Kraken first, so he can't actually remove the stun. Once he gets Kraken, life will be a little easier. Okay, he is level 2, so he has Kraken. So that's going to be less painful because, like, obviously they only have so many disables and you can just walk away afterwards. But yeah, that's a pretty easy first blood for Cloud9, which is very important, I think, for this. Especially Rubik gets a quick level 2. That's a big deal.
I want to point out that I do like that Tidehunter has the Tidehunter wards. Casino plays that ward, I think.
Oh, yeah.
We might not have any... Oh no, you'll place it. Never mind. Oh, pick up on Sidoi.
There's no way.
No, not at the moment anymore. Not with the Kraken shell.
There's too damn tanky. If he has Kraken, there wasn't even a point arrowing there. It would just be a waste of mana.
Yeah, he didn't even try. In the meantime, Sing Sing is struggling mid here. He's only got 2 last hits so far, with Solo sitting on 8 for 5. And, I mean, Sing Sing is getting levels, but he's still on a hero that does need some items to start making his flow possible. Bone 7 actually picked up a haste rune. Is chasing now Yul. He might be able to get a kill here. Has to be careful though, because in comes Solo, Lucent Beam there as well. He's gonna go for this. He wants to get a kill here, and I think he's gonna get it too. Couple more flames needed, one more hit needed. Boom! Oh, not dead.
Really?
Not dead. 20 health, and it is Batrider that dies instead because he stuck around. He was too greedy. He stuck around for too long.
Or like Yul too strong.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Yol got pretty lucky. Yeah,
he
Bone
did.
7 overreaching. That is some lost, but it peels Yol off the lane. And in fact, Luna versus TA is not a super Luna favored lane without the dazzle there. So it's a lot of space for Sing Sing, who, as you pointed out correctly, was really struggling. In fact, Roxkiss's philosophy this series seems to be, Envy's gonna farm. We can take care of Envy in teamfights later. Let's make sure that Sing Sing doesn't win the laning phase, because it's 2 times in a row they've 2v1'd him.
Yeah, and it works.
Sure, it seems to be pretty good. I mean, his Tinker was held... His timing on the Boots of Travel was about like 6 or 7 minutes later than you'd want it to be. And he was still effective once he got it, but it really did delay Cloud9's ability to do...
Titanton lost his only game in this
Bone 7.
Yeah, Bone 7 is gonna get stomped upon, trying to fly away, but I don't think he's gonna make it out. One more hit needed.
Maybe.
Boom! Yeah, you
Nope.
did. Shadow Demon gets the last hit going, and that's another kill for Roxkiss, and another kill on Bone 7 as well. I mean, it's not that bad because he wasn't that rich, so he doesn't lose that much gold. But it is still kind of bad because if Bat Rider is not big, fine. But then you've got yourself the Templar Assassin, and then she's gonna be the one to create the space for Bat Rider to get the Blink Dagger, or vice versa. It's one or the other, but at this point, neither is getting a lot, and that means that there's nobody to really create space for either, and that's the problem.
Right. Yes. I think... Oh, is
Well, they're
Paladin
gonna go for Bone 7 again, actually. The Soul Catcher did not hit this time, though, so that might be a savior. Bone 7 is indeed gonna be able to fly away this time. It does do
That's
quite a
big
bit of return
for
damage,
him
but
to
the Soul
survive.
Catcher not landing was a no-go this time.
Yep, definitely. If they had dived that, you would have seen probably a Wraith King TP. Or does he have a TP? Yes, he does. You would have seen a Wraith King TP and they would have both died. Bone 7 would have been like level 5.5. So smart of them not to dive.
Yeah. Sing Sing at the same time, 11 for 4. What?
And Cloud9 running a pretty... if we had a Goblackish strat last game, this is a pretty Eternal Envy-ish strat. Look at the number of jungle stacks they've had. Every camp more or less is being stacked or being cleared, and as a
Apart from
result,
Mud Goblins.
you're already seeing the XP of the Cloud9 supports start to outpace the Roxkiss supports a little bit, especially if they can counter gank here and get a kill on BZZ or something. Rubik's going to get a fast 6, which is really the critical benchmark for Rubik.
They have to make this gank worth it, though, otherwise they just cross the entire map for nothing. There is
I think they can do it.
Well, Center is level 5. It's actually half a level away from level 6. He does get a sticky napalm charge, and that turn rate is kind of... No, he's gonna be okay unless they want to dive the tower for it, which is kind of risky. 3
I
stacks of
think they'll
sticky
consider
napalm.
it.
Goblak already ticked off the... Oh, hello. Yeah, you're gonna be dead if you're gonna
Hi,
get
Goblak.
stunned by Goblak, and he lifted up, and that's gonna be him not able to get a disruption off, and there he goes.
Almost. Halfway through the cast animation.
But it's not
Well,
BZZ
it's-
that they stop.
Not BZZ, but it's a kill. I think it means that their rotation was more or less productive, and it's not like Tidehunter's going to suddenly kill Mirana while they're gone. In fact, Mirana has phase. She's you're going to see Mirana really harass Tide heavily now because she has the damage to pierce the Reckon. Yep.
Yep, look at that.
If he lands arrow,
already falling off. Yeah, this is gonna be a kill. Arrow,
He's gonna
Kraken
go arrow
shell.
for the
Where's
kill.
that Kraken shell? Nope, no arrow coming out, and Sidor lives. And actually,
Oh.
Yult's coming in as well, so he would have a grave if things were really gonna turn south.
yeah. Well, too bad about that. AUI's already back down here because he
He's
used his
got a
TP.
stun ready as
Have
well.
they seen him? They just pinged him.
I don't think they don't have a ward there, so, and it's nighttime as well, so I don't think they would have seen him.
Yeah. It was just a ping like there could be someone there.
could have been, yeah, there.
Solo has an Invis rune with his mid Luna, which has, now that Dazzle's been rotating, he's gotten more XP. He's level 6. Sing Sing, though, is almost level 7, because they did dual lane for a while.
Yeah, and to be honest, Luna is not really... I mean, she is doing okay for the farm, she's highest for her team, but in comparison to Envy's Mirana, she's a bit lower than that. Quite a bit, actually, 8 last
Yeah.
hits,
I don't
which
think-
is quite a lot for dual laning mid, I think.
For sure, although the net worth is comparable. I mean, Luna has an assist,
Yeah,
Envy.
that's a
Envy
big
has an
kill.
assist, or actually, Envy got first blood, didn't he? No,
I
he
know, it
didn't.
was AY
Right.
that actually got the kill for that.
Good call. Bone 7 doing some excellent, look at this, pulling out this wave. This is going to be a lot of lost, Solo is just sort of wandering around. Hasn't leveled in a while, he hasn't even gotten any XP,
Whoa.
and they took out... Whoa, yeah.
The Tide.
Tide's having a horrible time. Level 3.
And I'm not sure what he was doing there either. Well, he tried to get experience from the camp, of course, but too risky being all over there.
This is bad. Tide needs levels. They do have... It's not hopeless because they already have a 2-stack Ancient, and if he stacks it again, then Luna can help him clear a 3-stack Ancient and he'll catch up on XP. But certainly, nobody is afraid of a level 3 Tidehunter, especially one where he has 2 ranks of Kraken Shell. He doesn't do... The hero, like, no exaggeration right now, the hero doesn't do anything.
We just need levels. Zero, make tight shine, Zero. No pressure. He's actually getting pressured quite heavily again.
Yes.
There's not enough mana on Envy though to really chase him down, but if he had mana, that would have been a kill.
But there is enough to constantly keep him just low enough that that Kraken's great, because if you start at full health and they disable you, you're still like at half health when you come out. But if you get harassed to half health, they can just use arrow to try to kill you instead of to stun you.
Solo so far, he's finally back to really farming rather than just roaming around. While I say that, he's gonna go for the double damage rune. I feel like he can actually start to go for a kill. He's got that Eclipse up, got treads, rotating top.
He's going to go for it, at least on Pile Die. I will know that something's up. We'll see if Solo... Yeah, Rubik's very slow and he has brown boots. They should... it's gonna be hard.
Lucent Beam, the vision was there, created by BCC, but it's not enough.
Interesting choice not to Stampede. I feel that with a Stampede that would...
Maybe not worth it to Stampede for a Rubik
Oh,
only.
poor Seedoy. He's dead. No
Arrowed
way.
again, and there's even... Yeah, that's another kill. That's not even arrowed, that was just stunned by the Wraith King as well.
I mean, Starstorm is more damage. Again, if you don't need the stun, you might as well just do Starstorm for the damage.
Yeah, and it's maxed out, so second star is just deadly. Still have the double damage rune up on Solo. You have the Stampede as well, perhaps they want to... Yeah, there they go. Jumping forward, the Blink Dagger is there, and Pile Die gets dropped. Perhaps a bit of a push
Well, thank God
afterwards
that
as well.
rotation worked. I mean, if Solo hadn't gotten anything from that rotation, it's just like, well, you've completely given up on the idea of stopping TA, and you've just wasted a ton of time, but... They managed to get a kill. I don't think they take tower?
No, they don't. Definitely not. We actually do have our Bat Riders just farming creep raves. Never mind. Jungle